Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this card today and I've used the slatted dies. I've used the largest slat just to pop it in the centre of my image, which I'm using as a focal. So placing that on the bird, cutting that out, then putting the stitch die around it and placing that through the die cutting machine as well, just to give that extra special stitched edge to this side. Now there's 12 dies in this square set, £8.49, free P&P with the UK. You know it's Craftaddictionuk, and a coupon code as well for susan5 for an extra 5% off your order. They will be back in stock soon, and if you go on the website you can have a look. So what I've done, I've chosen a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock from a pad I've got, and I didn't have an identical image, but as long as the centre point is identical to the one you're going to put underneath, it doesn't matter. So you can see I'm a part of the tail missing from that bird, but that doesn't matter. I think that image is lovely. See, his tail's missing off there, but when I put that slotted die one on top, it makes a complete image and the tail is on the outside. It's easy to line up. If you find some anchor points, all the images you do will line up, and I know that I can just cut some off around those three sides so that it makes it a good backing. So I'm roughly cutting, it doesn't have to be the same size, just as long as that image goes in the centre. And a lot of people have been making these at the moment, but some are a bit daunted about how you do it. So I thought I'd make this video just to show you how easy it can be. So all that's left to do is glue those together. So I'm getting my wet glue in the glue press. I'm going to place that on top. Don't rush, just finding some anchor points so you get it in a perfect position. With the slatted dies, if you do want to go on the website, they will be back in stock soon. There is a notify me button. If you click on the actual item, even if it says it's out of stock, it will bring it up, and then if you leave your email, Steve will get back in touch with you and let you know that whatever item it is will be back in stock. And I think that slatted die with the bird makes its belly more pronounced. It gives such a rounded look. So my front panel is 5 1/4 squared, and then my white matte layer is 6 by 6. I'm going to glue that onto my matte layer. And also you can do stamped images, but make sure that it's identical to the one. They've both got to be identical, and if you're colouring them, they need to be as identical as you can do it to make the image work on the outside when you're looking through the slats. And that's coming together lovely. So easy. So I'm putting some foam tape just to raise it a little bit. So I've got my base card, and that's 7 by 7. I've done a little sentiment on the computer, and I'm going to elongate this die to make it fit. So I'm taping it down, and I'm not going to cut it all the way through, sort of just halfway or just below halfway, not all the way. So when you've done that, this is what you should get. And I like to cut my little sides off so that they're not in the way. Take the die and then turn it round and place it on the end that's not cut. Because this is a stitch die, you can feel the little channels when it's in the right position. Tape that down and then run it through the die cut machine again, but only part cut. Don't go to the end, otherwise you'll cut it in half. So that's what you should get. And that's flying by to wish you a happy Father's Day. And should I have it flat or on foam pads? And I think I'm going to put it on foam pads. Just seeing how I'd like it centred. And these are really sticky foam pads. So I'm lining it up with that slatted die as best I can. Just tweaking it. And again. And then popping it onto my base card. So for all you people that have bought these slatted dies already, and you've seen these techniques, you like them but have no idea how to do them, this is a very easy, simple tutorial just to let you know it's not hard. Have a go. And you can see how nice that bird looks. So if you've liked it, please like and subscribe. Subscription is totally free. If you ring the notification bell, you'll hear every tutorial that comes on, you'll be notified. As always, I will leave links to Steve's website, Craftaddictionuk. When you press the More button, everything will come up in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.